Hello, this is Batch 2, and welcome back to Magicfarm. Now, since the last episode, I haven't done a whole lot in between the episodes. I did make this little kitchen area here, but just consists of three powered furnaces for cooking food, and then storage for seeds, crops, as well as tools and stuff. Pans, pots of pans, cutlery, whatnot. The floor here of this room, this is a rock wool that I got from smelting slag in a furnace, and I just dyed it with bone meal and ink to get these different colors. I'm gonna try to use a little more of this material. Like I said, I want to make this building a little more fire resistant than it currently is, so I'm gonna try to swap out some of the wood from time to time for more fireproof materials like this rock wool. But alright, for today's episode, I think it's time to really focus on getting these farms up to snuff. So what I'm going to do is off camera, I'll pause it for a bit, and I'm going to fill in this area for dirt and flatten out this whole section here. And this will be the area for the farms. And there are a few items that I particularly want to grow a lot more of. One is wheat, because I never seem to have enough wheat to make all the food I need, so I might just make one large farm plot just devoted to wheat. And a second is cotton, which will be very useful in the production of string. Since the Red Power 2 mod isn't really compatible with this version of Minecraft anymore, to farm string, you either have to make a spider spawner, I think, or you need to get cotton, which is a different crop. So I'll be right back after I finish landscaping this area. Alright, and I'm finished the landscaping. And what I've done is I've marked off here corners where posts will go to separate the fields. I'll have 6 main fields here, and then a central walkway over here, but I might, I don't know, line with some berry bushes or something along those lines. But for now, I think I'll put down the posts and set up these farms. In each one of these plots, I've left a little bit of extra room, so these are actually, instead of doing the usual 7 by 7 on the inside, I've done a 7 by 8. And that will give me one strip on the edge of for each of these in case I want to place something down in the fields to help with automation. So, for instance, I plan to do some farm craft, so it might be nice to have a place to put some chests. So, if I decide to get some golem workers to help out with the farming, they'll have somewhere to drop the food and whatnot. Additionally, I could also automate these things with the MFR harvesters, which is another way of doing it, but I don't know, this is Magicfarm, so maybe golems are the best way to do it here. Plus, with the golems, you don't have to worry about supplying them with power and whatnot, though I'm still going to have to pipe things away from here. So you're probably wondering what crops I'm actually going to want to automate, because there's really no point in automating the food that much, because, like, if hunger is increased in this mod, but it's not increased that greatly that you'd actually need to automate food production to get by. Like, the food I'm carrying here, these deluxe cheeseburgers and apple juice I produced a while ago, and it really lasts. So the automation is mostly going to be centered around things that I really need in bulk for other industries. I'd like to do some bee breeding, or what's it called? Beekeeping. Yeah, I guess beekeeping is the proper term. And to do that, I'm going to need certain things. To make frames and apiaries, I'll need seed oil as well as string for the frames. And like I was talking about just previously, cotton is really the best form of that, so I'm going to try to get the golem workers to help out with the cotton. Though I'm not entirely sure they can are compatible with these crops, so I might be in for a bit of a surprise, and if that's the case, I will go ahead and use the mine factory loaded items. But I'm pretty sure the golems will work, at least with a cotton, I think. But yeah, I can't be 100% positive, that's for sure. Okay, this gate will go there. This gate will go there, and I'm just gonna go inside, make some more fence posts, and I'll be right back with some crops to plant. So now that my layout's done, I need to select which crops I want. For sure, the two that I'm definitely going to want to place here are wheat. I'm probably not going to need quite that many seeds, but whatever, I'll just take them all. Cotton, and it's always a good idea to get some melons and pumpkins. They're especially useful for the seed oil and food and whatnot. Now, what about other crops, like various foods? This will be quite a bit. That could even fill up quite a few patches. So let's corn, and then I could try to make some other corn-based food. I haven't really been getting much corn yet. I'm gonna want some tea as well. Peas, blueberries, blackberries. I'll worry about doing the berries later. Let's get some grapes. That's cool. I haven't done any grapes yet. Raspberries. Rice for sure. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to plant that because that needs water, but I think I have an idea for a really efficient way to do that, actually. Peanuts, definitely. I'm going to want lots of those. Beans. Coffee. Never enough coffee. Onions are great for making various foods. Tomatoes. Yep. Broccoli. I haven't done much with sweet potatoes, but I know you can make sweet potato pie, so maybe I'll give that a shot. Beets, ginger, lettuce is always useful. Asparagus, cucumbers, eggplant, sunflowers, garlic, and some chili peppers. Let's plant some garlic as well, and I think that's a good starting batch for now. That might not even fill everything up, but it's a good place to start at least. So let's just get these in my inventory. I'll start with the most essentials. Wheat, cotton, and pumpkins and melons. Okay. And those I will plant fairly close, especially the pumpkins and melons, because if I'm automating those for seed oil, I want them as close as possible so I don't have to pipe things all over the place. So I think I'll place them here or here. I'll place them over here because chances are if I'm doing any more industry, I'm going to have to dig out or build some sort of building to do that, and that will likely go somewhere in this area because I don't have much room over there to do it. So I was planning make a pumpkin patch. I guess these kind of pumpkin and melon patches are best done in strips. So let's see, I want some space on the side. So I'll do one here or one here. Yeah, that's probably the best. I'll fill this whole thing with pumpkins and melons, actually. Yeah. They are going to grow over and overlap onto this extra area I saved here, but I think that's okay for now. I can always smash a pumpkin and put down a chest for golems at some other point. Okay, this mattock is a pretty cool tool. Sometimes it does get a little annoying when you accidentally use it like a shovel and you dig a hole in the ground. But either way, I do like it quite a bit. And I'll just alternate pumpkins and melons, I think, to give it a little more style. There's pumpkin seeds. And here are some melon seeds. Alright, and we'll see if there's enough room for everything to grow here. Because they do take up 2 squares, these crops. Alright, and over here, maybe I'll do a similar thing, kind of half-half. But this time, with, what am I saying? With wheat and cotton. I'm not going to have enough cotton seeds to fill this, so to create more cotton seeds, I'll show you how it's done in a bit. It's basically the same thing as wheat, vanilla wheat. You harvest it by left-clicking to destroy it, and you typically get more than one seed back from destroying a mature plant, so you let the plants grow to maturity and then harvest, and you repeat that process. So, let's put the wheat seeds down. Awesome. And put the cotton seeds. I'm not going to have enough, so I'll grab some bone meal to speed up growth, because I just want to fill this plot up really quick. Alright, now where do I have that bone meal? I think I have it all downstairs. Actually, hopefully I have enough. I didn't use it all for dyeing wool, but I had quite a bit from the bone spires that I found in the nether, so. Okay, yeah, this should do it. This is going to be a fairly nice large farm, I think. I mean, too huge, that's for sure, but big enough. And then you just break them. Oh, no inventory space. Let's get rid of this dirt. So far I'm just barely breaking even. Oh, but you see there I got 2 seeds. So it could take a little while to get all the seeds you need, but it tends to work out in the end. Okay, and I don't really need that. Cool. Now I can plant more and repeat that process. Okay, and my cotton plantation is done. So time to move on to just some more kind of general food crops. Maybe I'll stick tea and... Now let's put tea and coffee over here, a little farther away, because they're not the most essential crops, but they're always nice to have. Coffee does give you a bit of energy boost in this, which is kind of cool, I think. And I'll just make smaller plots for these. Maybe I'll make this area here one for herbs, and just give each one a 3x3. So I'll do some spice leaf as well as tea, coffee, and maybe mustard or ginger or something. So got the coffee. This was tea. Cool. Probably don't really need so much of either of these, but hey, why not? Alright, and I don't believe I have spice leaf with me. Though I think I have some other herb. What was it? Garlic. Okay, yeah, we'll place garlic here. And then spice leaf another one. And then I'll have some spices for making certain foods to require them. Yep. It's almost nighttime. So I'm going to run to bed, grab some more seeds. Okay, and let's get these things planted. First I'm going to untill the soil here. And really by the only way I know how. I'm not sure if there's another mechanism to do this, but basically I just put down a dirt block and destroy the dirt block. I don't know, there might be a different way to do it, but who knows, it's not really that important. Okay, I have spice leaf seeds here. I don't have a lot, so I'm going to have to harvest this a few times before I collect enough seeds to fill this plot. Okay, and right over here I'm going to make a plot, I think for root vegetables, and then I'll do the regular kind of vegetables in here. So let's get rid of these torches, and I'll light this area by putting torches on the fences later. And put down the root vegetables. Alright, I have quite a few carrots, which is nice. These I got from an NPC town. That I didn't show on video, but I found one in alternate age that I went to. It's actually a pretty cool age, so I will definitely visit it again, show it to you in the video. It's a really strange age. Like, the whole world is dirt with grass on it, but not grass blocks, just like bare dirt with like the little grass turfs. And it's filled with nether monsters, like lots of pigmen and gas, and there's also a lot of NPC villages and giant redwood trees. It's a very bizarre area that I definitely plan to go to and show in this video. Who knows, maybe I'll go there and I'll build my first quarry in this area. I need to make sure there's a good amount of dirt if I dig down deeper, though. I mean, a good amount of stone and ores, but I think there will be. I have a good feeling about this area. I also found in that place 3 archives with more Mistcraft symbols, so those might be good for further age making and exploration. Where did I put those sweet potato seeds? Or did I just plant them when I wasn't paying attention? Yeah, these must be the sweet potatoes. Okay. Carrots, sweet potatoes, potatoes. And what else is a root vegetable? Onions, I guess, are. The onions are a little different than those kind of root vegetables, but okay. I'll place onions here. Don't think I'll need so many onions, but whatever. I have more food than I need already, so that's fine. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a mushroom plot. The mushrooms are a little different. You can grow them on wood. I don't know if they need light or if they need darkness, but I have a feeling that the mushrooms from this mod aren't like vanilla mushrooms. You can just place them on wood, and light probably doesn't matter. So, do I have mushroom seeds? I don't think so. So, to get those, I'll just break apart some of these mushrooms. And where are they? Don't tell me I... Okay, white mushroom, sweet. For a second I thought I'd eaten them all. Mushroom seeds. It's a little strange. Should just save like spores or something, but whatever. Wow, and we got a pumpkin already. That one grew really fast. Okay. And I need to get some wood to grow these. I think you just like chop down a tree and plant them on that. So I'll go after one of these smaller ghostwood trees here, because I don't need a whole lot of wood. I hope the ghostwood works, because it is from a mod. Well, let's hope. Okay, here, these are some vanilla trees. Just in case the ghostwood doesn't work, I'll grab this as well, because these will definitely grow those mushrooms. And the mushrooms are fairly useful too for making mushroom burgers, as well as other items. I at one point made some risotto with some rice too, which I guess is good. I'm not a big fan of it in real life, but hey, it brings the hunger bar up in this game, that's for sure. Okay, and I hope I'm doing the mushrooms right. So I think what I want to do is dig into the ground and throw the wood in and place some mushrooms on that. Never tried to grow them, but it says that they grow best on wood, so I'm guessing I just do something like this, and then yes, sweet. Oh, let's get them all going the same for consistency's sake. White mushroom seed. Okay, that's kind of cool. It looks a little weird, but whatever. Mushrooms are pretty weird themselves, I think. So, let's plant some more veggies. Okay, what do we have left? I haven't planted chili peppers, so we'll throw those down here. I think you use those to make like burritos and or chili, for that matter. Just something I haven't tried to make quite yet. We have onions ready. I haven't planted lettuce, so that's something we definitely need for making the spring salads, because they're a great source of food. Like, they don't do a ton of hunger bars, but I generally prefer to have a lot of food that has a little bit of hunger, so I can keep the hunger as full as possible, than, you know, burgers which replenish more than half, because then you have to let it drop down pretty far until you replenish it. Okay, tomatoes. Oh, and I didn't quite do that lettuce right. That's okay, I'll just pick those up and replace them. Ah. That's not what I meant to do. Cool. And lettuce seeds. Nice, and we just have one area left for planting some more veggies, and then be done. So I'll till this first and just throw down whatever we have left. And then I'll have to decide what to do with a few of other things. So I think for the rice, I'll do it on the inside here, and I'll take out these long tracks, fill them with water, and then beside those tracks I can plant the berry bushes. So the berry bushes will get irrigation from the rice planted here, and the berry bushes will be here, and then could still have room for a center pathway. Okay, I haven't planted beans or corn, so this will kind of be my, I guess, Aztec plot or South American plot, beans and corn. Onions, chili pepper, lettuce, peanuts I need to plant for sure. Broccoli, and then grapes, tomato. Okay, so peanuts and broccoli will fill out this area, and then those will be good for my main crops. At some point, who knows, maybe I'll expand the farms farther in that direction and plant some other crops, but this will provide me with plenty of food, at least for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to get started on digging out the irrigation here for the rice and berries and fruit, and I'll be back once that's complete. Okay, and I've now finished with the planting. Here's my little rice paddy, I guess, and just surrounded by different kinds of berry bushes on the edges. Some of my plants have actually started to grow fairly well. These potatoes are done, so I can fill in this plot by planting the rest of them. Some onions, so yeah, it looks like the farm's coming along nicely. I think now would probably be a good time to work on, I think maybe bees or some farmcraft, maybe both. They tend to go fairly well together, bees and farmcraft, so maybe I should do both at the same time. Yeah, I don't know, these mushrooms are growing pretty slow, but I did just plant them, so probably give them a little more time. It's so weird how they grow like that, but I guess mushrooms do typically grow on wood, though I think the ones that people eat don't usually grow on wood. But I'm not a mushroom expert, that's for sure. Oh wow, look at all this cotton. Okay, I'm gonna harvest this quickly, and then put down some aviaries and find some good bees to put in them. Because one thing about Farmcraft is it's good to have bees when you're doing it, because I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but a lot of research items in Farmcraft require the insect aspect. I can't recall what it's called. So if you have bees, you tend to have a surplus of drones, which helps with that. Otherwise, you just need a lot of string for that aspect. I always forget what that's called. Okay, So I do have a couple aviaries here, but first I'm going to go to sleep because I don't want to be blown up by a creeper while I'm trying to figure out where to put these things down. This will most likely just be a kind of temporary place for him. I also need to make a scoop to go scoop some bees up. The kind of bees I have right now, they're Valiant, Drones, and Tropical. I actually forget what the Valiant ones are, but I know that these ones are really good starting bees. Like the Tropical ones won't even grow here. I forget what's special about the Valiant. Maybe I'll throw them in a hive once I get a bee analyzer. But typically what I want to find now is some meadow drones or some forest drones, because that's a good starting point. Do I have any sticks in here? Yes, I do. So I can go and prepare myself a scoop and do some hunting for some bees. There's wool and sticks. Cool. That should be good for now. I think one scoop. I only have these two apiaries. I didn't show in the video, but these apiaries I stole from an NPC town and that really cool Mistcraft age I was talking about. So maybe I'll have to go back there and repay those NPCs by killing some zombies for them missing. Okay, let's go exploring. Just basic beehives aren't usually that hard to find. Want to avoid this biome because I'll just have like the winter bees and I don't really care for those. Okay, maybe I should do some exploring off camera, but let's give this a second here. I kind of like videos of exploration and just scouting around, so there's nothing here. Usually bees aren't that hard to find. I find a lot of hives, but just don't always pick them up right away. Okay, I'm gonna take off over to this area. Looks like a little more forested place. Might be a good area to find those bees in. Because over here I'll be heading towards the jungle, and that's just gonna give me more of those jungle bees, which I'm not very interested in. Or avocados. I should really plant some avocado trees. There's some more grapes too. Okay, well that's a nice find. I'm gonna turn off this enemy spawning display. Oh, kiwis. That's something I didn't plant. And I think I will for sure. Okay. Is that a pumpkin or a hive? I think it's a pumpkin, but first I'll grab some of these avocados and then I'll go take a closer look. I'm pretty sure it's just a pumpkin though. Oh, what's this? Pomegranate sapling. That's cool. Huh. I can make a nice orchard of some pomegranates and avocados, kind of like more of a tropical or deserty kind of trees. Okay. That's already found a few cool things. Yeah, that's a pumpkin for sure. For sure. Where are the bees hiding? Let's climb up this hill. This looks like it's a biome. J Cliffs. Yeah, I don't know what kind of bees you'd find here. I'm not sure if you do find bees here. I assume you find them in about all biomes with plenty of biomes. Oh, this looks like a good spot to find some beehives. It's nice and open, and I can actually see one right now. 2 of them. But they're the same kind, and I want to get 2 different kinds of bees so I can breed them. So what do we get from here? Got meadows. Excellent. That's exactly what I want to find. And now I want to find some forest drones. Well, we are in a heartland, so I guess this is going to be mostly metal bees here. So maybe I should try to find more of a forested area. I see more forest area over there, so head over there and hopefully I'll be able to find some forest drones. And there are those vanilla berries, those useless ones. I think these are, what is this? I can't pick it yet. I think it's just more avocado. That's cool, pomegranates. That's new, that's not something I've really found before. There are a lot of various fruits in this mod, but I just haven't really done a lot with, or items. I want to kind of figure out what I should be doing with like ginger, for instance, and a lot of these spices. Like I've used a spice leaf already, but that's about it. I'm still in the Heartland biome, but it looks like it starts to change over here. I have enough daylight too to be safe. Wow, what a glitchy little water block. I don't see any bees there. What I need is like a woodland or forest biome. Oh! Oh, speaking of the devil. Okay. Come on, forest bees. Oh, there's one of those altars. Just gotta remember the way back is that way because I didn't bring a link book with me. But it's funny, the more I play this mod, I think it's improving my sense of Minecraft direction. Don't seem to be finding any bees, unfortunately, in this woodland just yet. It'd be really cool to find some forest drones. So usually with bees, my two main goals are to get to imperial bees and industrious. Just for various properties they have, and then also to get a few of like the kind of cooler ones like the cave bees and stuff like that. But mostly for those, it's like for the serum that I can later extract using those genetic machines and inject it into my other strains to make them even better. Well, I don't see anything here. I don't want to go too far away. The sun's starting to go down. Okay, well, I'm going to go off camera and do some bee hunting. And hopefully when I come back, I'll have some forest drones or something good to mate with the metal ones I just found. So I finally find a forest biome, but do I find forest bees in it? Nope, I'm pretty sure these are metal bees again. Yep. More metal bees. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep looking. I got enough wool from killing a bunch of sheep so I can make more scoops. So I'm just going to grab all the bees I come across right now and hopefully something will turn out good. Okay, and I think these are going to be forest bees. There's some jungle not too far away, so it might be jungle, but hopefully they're forest drones. Oh, what was that? Forest. Perfect. So I got what I need in the ways of bees. I will see you back at the base, and let's get those apiaries up and going. Give you some sweet, sweet honey. Oh, and this is cool. On my way back, I just found an NPC town. So let's take a look what's going on in this village. I hope the chunks are loading well there. Doesn't look like it. But maybe when I get closer, things will fix themselves. Yep. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Maybe I'll finally find that Mistcraft villager I've been looking for. Oh, well, I see some bookshelves. Oh, hey, here's a hive. It's a snow hive, but I am beside a snow biome. So maybe I'll grab this, and then I can play around. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong tool. And then I could convert these winter bees to something better. Okay, so what do they have here? It's funny, half these towns I go to and all the doors are blocked by the roads. Let's see what this guy sells. Grasslands biome for emerald. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. See, it is a Mistcraft villager, but there's no Mistcraft stuff in here. Like, there's no hidden chest or anything. Oh, that's kind of boring. Let's see what else is in this town. Hops, sheep. Is it just those two houses? Okay, I didn't take a look inside this one yet. If I'm lucky, there might be some apiaries here that I can steal or something. Because I'm not quite set up to make them yet, that's for sure. I don't have the carpenter or a squeezer, so. Well, making one isn't really that big of a deal. Beef, pork for emeralds. Yeah, these are just farming dudes. They aren't really doing any farming. It's a tower with a skeleton in it, apparently. Okay, not the most exciting town. Well, see you later, villagers. Ouch. And would you look at that? Look at my luck. Right as I get back, I find forest bees right there, and I had just found some right there off of a tree. So after all that venturing, they were just right within sight of my house. Seems to always happen to me. Well, I'm not complaining. I have a bunch of forest and metal drones, which make a good foundation for the start beekeeping. Because then you can get common and all those other ones fairly quick. I think this is another forest. I need to make a scoop. To make a scoop, I need wood. So let's... And a crafting table. There's no point of running back home for this stuff. I can just pump this out real quick. And I think I can use the reeds to make this. Get rid of the junk I'm not going to need. Yeah, snowball, gravel. Okay. And these reeds double as stick, so they do in most recipes, so this should work. Nice. And now I'll have a lot of bees to get started with. Didn't make that jump. And I didn't get everything that I needed. I think... Uh-oh. I should have 3 forest queens. One fall in the water? That's not good. Okay, I gotta figure out what happened to this princess. Huh. Well, I guess it bugged out and it's gone then. Unless it fell down here somewhere. Yeah? Well, okay, whatever. I got more than enough anyways. Time to head home. So I'm back, and it seems like I didn't lose that drone after all. What I thought was a forest drone actually turns out to be a mystical princess, which is kind of cool. I'm not really positive what it does, but I will check that out. That sounds like a bee type I definitely want to have. So total I have meadows, a couple meadows, couple forests. I have, you know, the tropical, the valiant, some wintry. The wintry and the tropical I can't really do a whole lot with. I guess I could place down some apiaries in the neighboring neighboring jungle, sorry, and taiga biomes. They're, like, I can see the snow out of this window, so that's not that far. But yeah, so I guess I'm basically out of time for this episode, but when I come back, start putting down the apiaries, the bees, and then begin on some farmcraft, because I really want some cool farmcraft gear. Boots of a Traveler for sure. Alright, see you next episode.